What's going on, y'all? It's your boy RP The Realist coming at you with something new called real life motivation. No more motivational every day because I wouldn't have the time to properly prepare and give you guys my best. And I can't preach about being the best version of you and I not do that. You feel me? So I want to start today with something deep. I wrote my own speech and this is from the heart. This is from y'all gotta feel me, this is from the heart. So really listen to what I'm about to say. Every time something bad in life happens to you, every time you get knocked down, every time you fail, the first thing you do is cry victim. You try to add up all the bad things that's happened to you and you try to wonder why they happened to you. Somewhere in between the bad happening and you trying to figure out why it happened, you start to feel sorry for yourself. You want other people to feel sorry for you. Well, stop crying victim and start claiming victory. Stop adding up the bad and start counting your blessings because life is a choice. You don't choose what happens to you, but you choose how you handle it. You don't get to choose when you fall down, but you choose when you get back up. You don't get to choose when you go into battle, but you choose how you're going to fight that battle. So the next time life hits you full force, get back up with every bit of strength, every bit of faith, every bit of mental toughness and hope that runs through your mind, body, and soul. You hit life back 10 times harder, 100 times harder, 1,000 times harder until you get back up. You show life that your impeccable will to stand on all 10 of your toes is the reason you stand back up every time you get knocked down. Show life that your deepest fear is not failing, but that your deepest fear is not being able to learn from that failure. Your hunger that one day you will become the greatest has to coincide with your willingness to first learn how to study the greatest. To know what something means is to know what it is. But to know the meaning of something is to understand why it is what it is. The textbook definition of great is an extent, amount, or intensity considerably above the normal or average. But the meaning of great is for you to learn why that something or someone is great, to grasp a full understanding of the hows and whys on their process of becoming great. Because in order to become the greatest, you have to learn greatness. Listen to why that's so relevant to right now, to my lesson today. In order to understand pain, and you have to go through that hurt. Those people that have been through that hurt, you know where I'm coming from today. Yup. You know exactly where I'm coming from today because you feel it. You feel it every time you think about that pain, that hurt. You feel it. And I'm talking about deeper than just relationship issues. I'm talking about deeper than just losing. I'm talking about death. I'm talking about the ugly things in life. But listen to me, y'all. Y'all have to remember that where there's an ugly side, there's always a beautiful side in everything. Listen, sis, I know it hurts. Bro, I know. I've been through that hurt. I've been in that dark place that you're in right now. I've been there. I'm climbing out. But understand what I'm saying. In order to build a building, you have to dig deep. You have to build a foundation. In order to build a building and start stacking, you have to dig deep first. Dig deep. Go through that pain. Stop crying victim. Stop trying to blame everybody for your hurt. Stop trying to put that on everybody. Stop trying to get them to feel sad and sorry for you. You're never gonna get better. You're never gonna heal properly if you never let that thing go. So I'm saying, if you try to build this foundation, because you're a foundation, right? You're gonna be a building one day, a tall building. You're gonna stand proud and stand tall. But in order to build that building, you have to dig deep. You have to set that foundation. You're digging deep and you're in the pain. You're deep in the pain right now. And right now, you're adding up all the bad things that's happening. One after another. After I lost my job, I lost my house, my girl left me, I had a death in the family. Listen to what I'm saying now. You're adding on top, the bad on top of each other. You're building up a statue, a bed of negativity. No, I'm letting you know right now that that is not going to help you. That is not going to start the healing process. In order to start the healing process, you have to break yourself down. That's part one. Part two coming for y'all on Wednesday. And if you really felt that, if you felt it here, and you felt that, and you want to let that pain go, it's not easy. I know it's not. Please, I promise you, I know it's not. But I promise you that it is possible. It is very possible. Leave a like, leave a comment. Stay tuned. Wednesday, part two. It's your boy RP The Realist. I inspire, but I'm not an inspirator. I motivate, but I'm not a motivator. I give it to you real. I am a realist. Till next time, peace out.